Ahoy hoy, Uncle Chunt here, back with another video, and as the title suggests, this is my video talking about 10 days in with the Nintendo Switch and my thoughts on how it's going. Look, it's going to be a little positive. I've struggled to find some negatives that I really had a problem with, but let's get into it and have a yarn. Uncle Chunt. So I actually have it in my hands right here, my Nintendo Switch. I got the grey model because that is what I prefer. I thought it looks a bit more sexier than the neon. Wasn't up my alley, so I'm quite happy with this. A bit neutral. That's okay. That's what I want. I don't want anything garish on my table. I've already got my Xbox One S Gears of War 4 edition. That'll do. 10 days in. I'm saying 10 days in because I checked my time playing Zelda and it said about, well, yesterday it said 9 days, so today would be 10. So look, the Nintendo Switch as a unit. So I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm glad we're at a point in time where something like this can happen, where we can play console level AAA games on the go in a portable handheld, and it has the option to connect to a TV. I can't believe that's happening. The 3DS, I really liked the 3DS. I tried to get into it as much as I could. For me, it was a bit of just a Pokemon simulator type machine. I couldn't quite get into some of the other games just because the screen resolution was really lacking for my preference. Just so many jaggies. I mean, the screen was nice and all that, and the 3D was fun, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and I think it might have just been too small a screen for me. Like I'm a pretty big guy, so the 3DS was kind of cramped for me. I am going to probably, more than likely, play all my third-party games that come over to the Switch on this thing. When I say that, more than likely, like your platformer type games, Sonic, obviously Mario. I want to get Shovel Knight, the Treasure Trove on this. Maybe some Dragon Ball Z. I might start playing it on this. Like games that are built that don't require the full spec of a PS4 or Xbox One, and that will play just as equally good on the Switch. I'll probably get it on here. There are so many indie games, smaller games that I'm interested in. Ukulele, I'm going to get it on this now. Now it's confirmed. I was quite content on just getting it on my Xbox. I almost didn't get a Switch at all. It was one of those do I don't I purchases. I have bad impulses. I will spend money like it's going out of fashion, much to my own detriment. And I did it again, buying a Nintendo Switch, but I have no regrets. I was saying to my brother the other night, I'm looking at this thing with love in my eyes, but at the same time I'm like, far out, I really could have done with that $519. $519, I say that, yes, because I got Zelda with it in a bundle. So it's the cheapest bundle going at that time in Australia. So that's another reason that pushed me over the edge in getting it so early. I was going to wait till Christmas, save up a bit extra money and get Mario. You'd say there'd be a Mario bundle. It would almost be a given. I was going to do that, but I don't know. There's something... I got caught up in the hype engine, I think, and I jumped in because everyone was saying how awesome it was. I love the concept. It wasn't just me breaking under the social aspect of it all, where I knew everyone's going to have one, blah blah blah. I know about 10 people now that have a Switch, so that's cool. I mean, it's good to see, and sales are going well. They're probably more than likely going to reach their 2 million units shipped by the end of March mark. I mean, they've already sold, I think, 1.5 million units, and that's really good. Like, I think that's really good, considering not everybody can afford a secondary console. Like me, I shouldn't have bought it, but I did, and this is the world that I'm living in now. No regrets. So 10 days in, Do I have any problems? I've been rambling on about how much I love this and I'm not regretting it, but do I have any problems? I can't say that I really... I've had to think about it. My only problem is the screen protector that I put on there. I kind of mucked it up in the corners. But that's neither here nor there about the actual console. The one thing I don't like, this thing attracts fingerprints really bad. Like, it's a matte finish, and I'm so glad about that. It's a matte finish. It's not this glossy bullshit that the Wii U was. But I mean, it leaves. If you're playing it for long sessions, you can leave moisture on the thing because it's a bit warm up here in Queensland and Australia. But I'd assume, you know, anywhere else, if you're playing it for long sessions, the back of the console can get a bit grimy. And like, I'm anal about my. I have a sanitizer bottle of sanitizer cream on my desk, and I use that mostly before and after I use my computer or play a game or anything like that. I don't know, it's just something that I've gotten in the habit of doing. So it's not like I got grubby hands or anything, and I wash my hands frequently because I hate touching grubby things. So yeah, that kind of bugs me. I don't know if hopefully these don't get worn or you get stained. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it otherwise, but you know, when you use some plastic devices sometime over time, like your TV remotes, you can get that kind of impression of wear around the device. I hope that doesn't become a thing. That's pretty much my only gripe. I think the kickstand, that's bugging me just for an OCD type thing where it doesn't mesh. It's obvious, it's there. If that was like a flat black all the way across, that would be sweet. But the actual stand itself, I mean, it's serviceable for what it is. People are going a bit overboard as far as that, how it's going to break. It's not. It's built to come off. It's a really well constructed device. So those are my only negatives. So that's pretty good when you look at it that way. I can't think of anything else besides being pissed off when I'm going to do another video about Sonic Forces. Yeah, that's it. So when Sonic Forces comes out, is this going to be... It's coming out on the Switch, I know, but is this going to run it as well as the HD twins? And that's where I kind of get into the point of like, well, I want to play Sonic Forces on this, but am I going to have is this going to be a derped version where, you know, the graphics don't run as smooth, the gameplay's changed, and all that? If that's the case, no, I'll play it on Xbox. So we're gonna have to wait, obviously, until further details come out about the different versions, seeing as it was only announced within the last 24 hours as far as gameplay and what it looks like. So that'll be my next video. But look, I have a lot of friends that have been playing handheld consoles for the longest time, and I've always been adverse to them. I never bought a PS Vita. I'm not a big Sony PlayStation fan anyway, so those consoles weren't really up my alley. I bought a couple of 3DS's over the years because I'd play it for a bit, got bored with it, would trade it in. There's a helicopter going overhead. And then I bought another one later because I really wanted one. I was going to get the new Pokemon game, and then I ended up selling that anyway. So, because I'm risk adverse, I guess, in that regard, where I just don't think I'll get much use out of these handheld consoles. I buy into the hype, I buy them, then I don't end up using them, so I sell them. But this is different. This is going to give us just that extra premium edge. I have high hopes for the Switch. I hope it sells well, and I hope Nintendo abandons the 3DS and goes all in with this baby. They would be stupid not to. This should be their flagship thing out in the market right now. I can't laud this thing enough. It's just so cool. Everyone buy one. This could be a game changer. I know for me, I haven't played a game on my Xbox for a while because I just want to chill on the couch. Or I take this thing to work now. I play this at my desk at work in breaks, and it's cool to have. It makes the day go fast between breaks. We don't have much chance to really talk to people at work anyway, so it's like, well, I'll just pop it up, get it out of my desk, play away. A mate of mine at work, he's got one as well, so we'll chat between breaks, and he's like, where are you up to? You know, I'll let you borrow my amiibos for Zelda, and we'll try and get something. So it's cool. I really love it. I hope it does well. So my 10 days in has been pretty positive. I really don't have a lot of negatives. I really don't. I haven't had any of the issues that have been reported by the vocal minority, because let's face it, anyone that hasn't been having problems isn't going nuts about it, saying, hey, look at this, I've got no problems. So then you've got the unlucky vocal minority who have the issues, and everybody's like, oh god, it's a broken system at launch, blah blah blah. So everyone I know has not had an issue. And as I said, I know about 10 people that have a Switch from various parts of the world, not just Australia. So it's been tested well. I love it. It's cool. So if you're thinking about buying one, don't buy into all this nonsense about how it's broken out of the box or it's completely faulty. No launch in gaming history has been perfect. There's always been dodgy batches. It's just how it is, and then it gets refined over time. But this is, from all reports and purposes, I mean, it's had a better success rate so far than the PS4, Xbox One, definitely the Xbox 360 and the PS3 as well. They've all had faulty consoles at launch, so, you know, all you fanboys, calm your pants, seriously. If you're thinking about getting one, just go get one. It's safe, as far as I'm concerned. And hell, if you get a dodgy one, you can take it back to your store. At least in Australia, we have buyer protection laws, so if it's a dodgy thing out of the box, we can just return it over the counter. So hopefully where you are, you have that as well. So I'm going on a bit. I'm just kind of being really happy about it. I had my reservations, but I am happy that I have this. I have no regrets. So if you're thinking about getting one, you're on the fence, just go get one. It's fun. And hopefully when your friends pick one up, they'll have just as much fun, and you guys can have fun together. Like, it's cool that I have at least a few people locally that have a Switch, and at work as well. So I look forward to taking this on trips when I go away. As I mentioned before, my brother's got one, so I'll be taking this down when I go visit, and we'll play some Mario Kart, and God knows what else is coming out. And as soon as I finish Zelda Breath of the Wild, I will be going into that e-store in between now and Mario Kart in April, and I'll probably get some games. Probably Blaster Master Zero or Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, go nuts. Friggin' buy one. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and check out some of my other recent videos. Have a good one.